Solution. You rocking out with your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. You understand? In today's show, you dig? We got to talk about this Akademiks and Maino drama going on. You know, I see Maino has some choice words for, Akademiks. I don't know what Akademiks getting out of it. Is it, a jealous angle? What do he got to be jealous of? I don't know. Is it the intimidation angle? What he got to be intimidated of? I don't know. But what I can say is he might be feeling the effect of the entertainers, the rappers, the celebrities, whatever you want to call them. They are entering this YouTube world, and he just might feel threatened by it. I don't know. You know what I mean? But we gonna find out. Stick around, please. On your way in, hit that like button. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go to that community wall and go check my merch out. Spend a couple dollars with your boy. You dig? And on that note, when we get back, we gonna talk about it.
Let me shoot right back. Let's get to it. Hey. Listen up. All dirty sector supporters reporting. Tune in, let go. 050BUCKS. It's Dark Side General. Hey. The dark side. Was never them. Salute you right back, salute to the chat, salute to the members. If you ever support the channel, thank you. It's us, never them, us, never them, us, never them. Let me shoot right back, hey. Bucks De Niro, AK $1 million bucks. Check out that community, walk cop that merch. Stand on law, SOL, hey. Us never them, us never them. Never them, don't all the hate, never them, SRB gang. Shoot right back, boom. Yo, salute. We here on never them bucks. Let's go. 050BUCKS. It's the Dark Side General. Hey. Boom. The dark side. Oh, never them. Oh, never them. Us never them. Bucks. Let's go. 050BUCKS. Never them. I'ma shoot right back, yeah. Bucks De Niro, AK $1 million bucks. Check out that community, walk off that merch. Stand on law, SOL, hey. Oh, never them. SRB gang. Shoot right back. Boom. Hey, yo, salute.
Yes, sir. You understand? It's your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Wait a minute, people. That's old to me, new to y'all. But let's get on the same page. Let me bring y'all something that's new to me and also new to y'all. You understand? Let's get to it. It's the remix. Shout out to my man Renegade Society Production. Shout out to my man El Plaga Trey Pound 7, aka Mr. Movie.
Side is the dark side. Yo, Bucks, it's us, never them. The Dark Side General 050BUCKS. Yeah. Welcome to the other side. The dirty sector or the dark side. No filters, no rules. Content is king, watch at your own risk. It's never them. Mr. Shoot Right Back, 050BUCKS. Dedicated, dark side of the net. Friends, to the day. Dark side is the remix. Men's war, ops in the live stream. Praying I don't score. Avatar sniping, scared to show face. Passing no trace. Say my name wrong, I'ma shoot right back. But tomorrow we a threat. Dirty sector, content. content king, crown heavy. One live stream turn a friend to an enemy. From the blocks to the internet, this ain't pretend. In a sector, ain't no piece, the beef never ends. 30 sector, the place with no control. I can't control. Black heart, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Back again in the sector until I'ma stack high like YouTube guilt. Cash out ready, super chat steady. Hit 'em with receipts, they was never really ready. Enemies in silence, then friends on live. We trending, we cooking, the views go up, say the wrong thing. Screenshots loaded, I'm exposing the lies. Go live, cause I can see the scared in your eyes. I don't love the chaos, see that flame, set to run the numbers off cloud. We make legends from having smoke. You ain't built for the sector, mind yours. Hey yo, part one shook the whole sector, now we doubling back. No filters, no remorse. If you sensitive, log out now. Welcome to the aftermath. Dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat, we gon' take it far. Remix, dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, dark side is a remix. Man's wall, ups in the live stream, praying I don't score. Avatar sniping, scared to show face, yo, passing no trace. Say my name wrong, I'ma shoot right back. But tomorrow we a threat. 30 second content king, crown heavy. One live stream turn a friend to an enemy. From the blocks to the internet, this ain't pretend. In the sector, ain't no piece of beef never end. 30 sector, the place with no control. I came to troll. Black heart, from the streets to the sidewalk, coast to coast. 30 sector, yeah, we do the most. Anybody can be anybody, that's the code. Trolls turn demons when the camera look. Get it different when it's live on cam. Ops drop videos, hoping for your downfall. Dark side vibes, this the blackest corner one mentioning your name and you would trend it. Uploads daily, chaos consistent. Said it got attention, it's never resistant. We turn YouTube beef to a sport out here. If you log into the sector, drop off fear. No rules, no filters, no love, just smoke. Watch at your own risk. This ain't entertainment, this a lifestyle. The dirty sector or the dark side ain't for the weak. You clicked in, now you here. Dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash out, super chat, we gon' take it far. Dark side, this the remix. We turn live stream jokes into real smoke fast. No face, no case, get dragged by ghosts. From YouTube to the streets, yeah, we do the most. Dirty sector, chaos bring numbers. Every new story, wait the sector. Send a cash app, super chat. Let's fuel the flame. Dedicated grind music.
Indeed. So, shout out to my man, Renegade Society Production. You understand me? On your way in the building, please hit that like button, share the live, and go subscribe to the channel. You are now rocking out with your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. So today's show, we talking about Akademiks and the Maino drama. Now, I will say this, and I will keep saying this. It's about to be a situation where, you know, some of them high-profile YouTubers are feeling the effect of the entertainers, the rappers, comedians, whoever, because we see that's the new thing now. You know, go get you a YouTube page and just start YouTubing. And my thought on it, you know, I'm not gonna say it's true or false because Akademiks should have his own following. Why he doing it, I don't know. Again, the only thing that I can do is speculate. He's intimidated. You know what I mean? He's intimidated by these new, up and coming YouTubers / celebrities. No matter what he doing on YouTube, it's good money. But we would think, the people, that's celebrities been rapping, you would think they bag be a little bigger. Not pocket watching, but that's just what you would think. That they bag would be a little bigger, just due to the fact of, for one, the longevity. They've been around a long time, but neither here nor there. We got Maino shooting back. Maino really feeling, some kind of way about this situation. So we're going to take it, from where, from the start. You know what I mean? We definitely going to take it from the start. You dig? And You gonna see, you know, kind of not where it stemmed from, you know, because I ain't playing no academic. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do that. You know, I don't know what type of time he be on. You know, but I can recap off of Maino first response. You know what I'm saying? Off this situation. You dig? And, you know, with that being said, you know what I mean? All we can do, you understand, is just, you know, play it out. You know what I mean? Like, what else could we say about it? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Maino breaks a lot of this stuff down that he already getting the do's and the don'ts about YouTube. You feel me? So, you know, it's gonna be classic, man. It's gonna be classic. It's definitely gonna be classic. You know what I mean? But let's tune in and let's listen to what Maino got to say. Built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built. No, listen. I feel like you're built like a warning. The following program contains disturbing material that might be inappropriate for some of you young viewers. Parental discretion is advised. Hey, yo, Piff, what you cooking up? Hey. You understand? And with that being said, yeah, warning. The fuck. About it. How y'all feeling today, man? Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing. You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist, and this is your opinion. So let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a dyke. I feel like you built like a. No, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel. Let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built. No, listen. I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You see. Here's the thing. Like this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about, you know, young niggas, old niggas, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old niggas. Ain't no difference between. So, you know, with that being said, you know, Maino has a point. You know, when it comes down to, you know, people like Akademiks, you know, from what I'm hearing, that's not even from the U.S., which that's neither here or there. You know, speaking on urban culture. And I like how Maino broke it down, which we gonna get to that as well. How we have, you know, someone, you know, again, allegedly, that's not from the U.S. You know what I'm saying? That 9 times out of 10 never grew up, you know, the way the average minority grew up in the U.S. Right? So the point that stuck out for me, pause, you know what I mean? You know, when Maino broke it down to, like, you know, how, like, he's trying to cause a divide and conquer, should I say, you know, with the younger generation and the older generation. Now, the thing that Maino said that made sense was the things that these young people are wearing now, right? Let me say that again. The things that these young people are wearing now, it was the older generation, as such as like myself, we made it fly for the younger generation to carry it on until this younger generation, because they wouldn't know about it. Same thing like me. You know, I'm a 70s baby, right? So I'm a firm believer that before my time, so let's just say the 50 baby, you know what I mean? You know, people who was born in the 50s and the 60s. Only thing we did was refurbish they style with a little swag to it. You know what I mean? Are we wearing the same things that they were wearing in the 30s and the 20s? No. But when you look what's going on now and today, you can see the resemblance. You can see it. You know, you can see now people wearing more flare-legged jeans, bell-bottom jeans. They are moving back into the baggy era. You know, you got to remember, when we jumped into the younger generation era, you know, you can tell because the younger generation era went more with fitted clothing, skinny jeans, you know, everything tight, no belt, pants hanging down to they, you know what I'm saying? They didn't do that in the generation before me. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I say that to say that when you look at what's going on now with these younger generations, they ain't doing nothing but duplicating what we did, meaning, you know, people like myself. I was born in 77. So when you look at that, you say, all right, well, wow. You know, at the end of the day, you know, how would they know about Averex jackets? You understand what I'm saying? How would they know about Pele leather jackets? How would they know about pea coats? You understand what I'm saying? How would they know about, you know, situations like Tommy, Naughty? You know, these are the things that, you know, that we wore, uptowns. You know what I'm saying? Like Air Forces, y'all will call them. You know, even down to like the Air Max. You know, now we got popping back up. You got New Balance. We've been wearing this. Asics. We've been wearing this. Sauconys. We've been wearing that. Pumas. We've been wearing that. You know what I'm saying? But that is a trickle down from the generation before me. You know, even spot builds, like things like that, I'm starting to see pop back up. I'm just being honest. And my man Mikey B voice, you see these things starting to pop back up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think Akademiks is out of pocket. You know what I mean? But, you know, let's listen, you know, to a little more. You understand, you know, the breakdown, you know, from Maino, just, you know, explaining, like, what is this guy talking about? You know, because Maino, you know, he's clearly, you know, letting it be known that this guy, which is academic, he don't even have an opinion. Or should I say his opinion don't even matter. You understand what I'm talking about? His opinion don't even matter. So from one take of it, you know, I see Maino is kind of like really getting comfortable with dealing with the social media and how the social media politic goes. You know, and we kind of share the same story because in the beginning, when I first got on, you know, it was just a bunch of, oh, this person's saying about me, this person talking this person lying. And then, you know, I try to come up and debunk it with truth. It didn't matter. I'm screaming at the screen, waking up tomorrow. I lost my voice. Like, it don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm starting to see a lot of the, you know, the celebrity YouTubers, they're starting to adapt to that. They're starting to understand. You know, they starting to understand what is content and what is real. You know what I mean? And, you know, with this next, you know, reaction of it all, you know, it's just sad. But, you know, let Maino, you know, finish breaking it down.
Difference between young and old niggas is only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what niggas is wearing today, let me just give you some game though. Tim's, Air Force Ones, Pele's, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today. Those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So like, leave niggas out of that. Like you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a fucking a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day we wake up.
You see what I'm saying? You know, Maino is getting in this bag, but he's understanding the content. It's content. You know, and I like to say I don't think he was the only one being talked about, but he's the only one that's really speaking up. You know what I mean? He's the only one, you know, in my words, he's the only one shooting right back. You know what I mean? And he ain't playing about it. You know what I'm saying? He letting it be known. He is not playing about it. You dig? He's definitely not playing about it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to jump the gun a little bit and I'm going to go a little further. And this is what shows me how Maino is getting polished, pause, how he really sharpening his sword to deal with this social media stuff. You understand what I'm saying? He's literally getting it. You know what I mean? He's getting it. You know what I mean? And that's the only way to go. You know what I mean? But we gonna get ahead and let him, you know, talk his spill.
So smart. You think you're the most intelligent person in the room, my boy. You're so cocky. You're sitting over there with your makeup on and sitting in your basement. Akademiks, the king of the internet. Boy, you ain't nothing but the king of your basement and all those weird little sex toys you got down there. So, here's the thing. First and foremost, I've never been in my entire life accused or locked up, arrested for any sexual anything. Sexual assault, sexual anything, nothing. So you gotta miss me with that one. And maybe look a little bit deeper in what you going after. And if you're gonna like post niggas saying old footage of niggas saying foul shit about me, post the documents, nigga. Post the receipts or whatever you talking about. Because
all right, see, so you know, like even with that being said, now he's starting to do his due diligence. Like, all right, we go do this YouTube thing. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. Now let me dig up some paperwork on you, which I'm sure everybody heard that before. You know the story on Akademiks. You know, it went away pretty fast. We know what that was about. You know, we know and understand why that went away pretty fast. You know what I mean? So when you look at it, I'm saying, oh, all right, Maino over there sharpening his sword. He's adapting to this YouTube life. You know, he ain't coming back up responding when violence and, oh, what I'm going to do to you. No, he's responding how he should accordingly. Let's play the game. Like in one of the joints, he, you know, like he said, that was his opinion of Maino. And it's only right Maino gave his opinion on him. You dig? And that's what that was all about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you look at this thing as a whole, man, it's gonna get ugly. You know, YouTube streets, as we see, is adopting the celebrities. You know, they coming into our world. You know, where once, you know, they probably laughed at us. Oh, look at these bozos, you know, sitting in a basement, slandering people, talking about people, and blah, blah, blah. And now look what we have here. We have the same celebrities now with the YouTube channel, and now they are doing the same thing, you know. And the only reason I tip my hat to Maino, because he's getting it. He's understanding what's going on. And I have another clip where he breaks it down, where he's letting the people know the understanding that he has. Now, this is where I think that Maino is cooking. He in the kitchen, he cooking, and he's sharpening his sword. But at the same time, he understand and he know this is YouTube. It's content. You dig? Check him out. Shout out to the Brooklyn Way 718 TV. Keep winning, my guy.
Yeah, you understand?
Akademiks a little bit.
Yeah, but that wasn't that, though.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, that's
it was
fun.
also fun.
At the end of the day, no, that's not that, though. Every time you understand, if you see me saying something about it, I don't
giving them the same energy they give
right.
you.
Like, if you got an opinion on what's going on over here, then here's my opinion on you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because truthfully speaking, when it comes to that, like you really not even eligible to be having these opinions, the opinions that you do have. You can't be sitting up here talking about nobody fashion, man. You can't even do that. Like that wouldn't make no sense, especially when you're talking about there's a certain age and they dressing like YNs. That don't make no sense because the shit that the YNs is wearing is the stuff that we made popular.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it come from.
But some of these do that to get your attention. And when they get your attention, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Now I could blog about something. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
some of these do that.
I don't.
And see, that's a fact. That's what go on, at least what I can speak, in the sector that I'm in, you know, dirty sector / dark side. You know, they do that every day, B. You know, they make up some false allegations on you. They put it out there and they run with the narrative. Because in some people's eyes, it's just content. It's entertainment. You know, the same way we say, you know, some of the YouTubers, you know, have crashed out. You know, I know y'all probably all heard about the Las Vegas situation. Crashed out. You know what I'm saying? Now you got boy, you know, pretty much maybe about to do the rest of his life in jail over YouTube. You know, so that should be an example for everybody who's becoming a content creator, the do's and the don'ts. Because these YouTube streets can definitely trick you out your bag. Don't let it be you. You know what I mean? Don't let it be you.
I don't think he's in that space, like, because he already doing very, very well for himself.
Right.
I don't think that he thirsty for attention from me.
Right.
I don't think that. I think that just you know,
How he really felt.
Because they too comfortable at this point with their opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's so comfortable because every day is either giving you his opinion or spreading a lie.
Mm-hmm.
This is one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Is either giving his opinion or spreading shit that's not even true.
Mm-hmm.
See, now let's talk about that. You know what I mean? Because that's a whole fact, right? You get a lot of people that'll come up here and they definitely voice their opinion, you know, and they definitely push a lie. You know, but we have to understand as the content creators that's putting this content in the atmosphere and in the meta world, everything goes. Everything and anything goes. You know, and I'm a firm believer, you know what I'm saying? As a content creator, we should allow the supporters to have a right to their opinion. You know what I mean? I said that before on one of my lives. Y'all already know. You know what I mean? We ain't got to say no names. But that's a fact. You know, for the supporters. You know, but we're saying that, you know, it's definitely a true statement. It's definitely a true statement.
Mm-hmm. So one way or another, that's what's happening every day. But I think that everybody's too comfortable with this. Oh, it's my platform. Oh my God, it's my content. It's just content. Why would you get mad at content? Like, what? Like, you know?
People need to understand you can fuck up a person's brand with the things you say on your platforms.
Don't say that.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's not.
Now, we're here about to get into people. Listen to this carefully, man. Please, don't let this go over your head. listen to this. This is free game, mind you, people. This is coming from a person, you know, that was a rapper, had a hot song, high hater, buy hater, you know, in the loop, you know, had a reputation in the street, got a story that, you know, everybody them probably heard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I try to tell people, you can't mess up what I'm doing. Whatever you say out your mouth, it can't hurt me or my brand. It will never. Because I'm going to still do what I do. So what you say about me or the opinion that you have about me, it's not going to hurt me, nor my brand. And I think some of these people, as you know, from the supporter view, they think that's what they're doing. And that's emphatically non-cipher. You know what I mean? Well, let Maino keep talking.
Not true.
A person can say.
Don't say
A
that. Let
person
me
can
tell
say
you what
that.
not to say that.
All right, I'm listening.
Ain't none of them. And let me tell you something. Don't none of them stand in the way of nobody getting their brands fucked up. Trust me. Ain't none of them is strong enough to stop nothing.
I didn't say stop.
Fuck up no brand. These niggas, what? Stop how? If that's the case, everybody would have been stopped because they didn't say shit about everybody. They ain't it.
And that's a fact. To the highest gangsters, scammers, connivers, however you want to put it, man. This been going on way before us, way before me, way before you two. The president get dragged. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it from that aspect, no. At least they shouldn't come in between what you got going on in your brand. You understand me? At least that. But we all do know what goes on YouTube, what, you know, what's being said on YouTube. That's just what they do. It's content. You know what I'm saying? It's just content. And, you know, for some people, man, until they look at it just as that, just being content, you know, everybody live to see another day, man.
Ain't in a position to no brand, bro. Trust me. Trust me. They not, trust me.
I feel like.
No.
Depending on what a nigga say.
Like what?
Like a nigga could throw a scraper on the name. A nigga could throw a rat on the name. That is so overly saturated that the audience now is just like, oh, here we go again. Another like that's not working. Right.
It ain't working. You know, nobody.
It don't work for certain individuals.
I don't know
certain individuals that worked on.
Well, who did it work on?
I don't want to say.
I don't think that shit worked, bro. I think that whatever the story is, whatever is saying at that particular time, it's hot for the week or two that it is, and after that, it's over. It's on to the next.
And that's a whole fact. You know, same thing. He was gonna speak on it about the Young Thug. You don't hear them talking about that no more. That's not even a topic of discussion no more. So I agree with Maino with that. Just like with this situation, it's gonna last for a minute, then it's gonna fade to black. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna last for a minute, then it's gonna fade to black. You know what I mean? But that's my take on this Akademiks and Maino situation, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Make sure on your way out you hit that like button. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Share the live out. I got good things, you know, coming up. Go check out the Celebrity Bozo Award. Starts Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I mean? We're gonna have fun with it. You know what I mean? We gonna have fun. And, you know, I invite everybody to pull up, you know, come out the bushes, you know what I'm saying, and have fun. because that's what we usually do. You can also catch me tonight, 6 o'clock. Y'all see I shared it on my community wall. Me and Artie got a show. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. You dig? At 6 o'clock. Well, 6:15. That's what I'm looking to say. 6:15. Yeah. Hip Hop Talk with Artie and 050BUCKS. That'll be the day. 6:15. Please pull up to that. Have some fun with it. Enjoy the content. And that's, pretty much it for now, man. You know what I mean? Y'all just keep popping out, showing up. Being a supporter, man. And I definitely appreciate that in advance. So now I'll be dropping the new Bozo, the new Bozo, Bozo of the Week award. You know what I mean? Pretty much celebrity. You understand what I'm saying? And we gonna have fun with it. We gonna make it do what it do. You understand me? And just tune in to have fun, man. Tune in to have fun. That's what it's supposed to be for. Have fun, man. You heard what Maino said, man. It's just content. You dig? It's just content. You understand me? So check me out. It's the new intro for the new season. Celebrity Bozo of the Week.
Celebrity Bozo of the Week. This is for the Bozo of the Week. You Bozo, Bozo. You been a Bozo all week from your head to your torso. So take this award, don't you dare try to hide it. Cause being a Bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. You earned it. Just take it. Look. This ain't a lifetime achievement, this a weekly evaluation. Dedicated grind music. Look, this ain't a lifetime achievement, this a weekly evaluation. You had 7 days to be normal, 7 days, and by Tuesday you was already on your worst behavior, acting too tough in the comments with your verified avatar. Outfit look crazy on the gram, look even crazy in person. You did some suckerish just cause you famous, you still a person who did some bozo activity on tape. We got the receipts, we got the clip, you can't escape. Bozo, Bozo, Bozo. This is for the Bozo of the Week. Bozo, Bozo. You thought we didn't see it, we see it, we see it. Hold the applause, we seen you trip on your own cape, you a clown, Bozo. From your head to your J's, take this trophy. Ooh, the Celebrity Bozo of the Week. Yeah, Bozo, Bozo. You wanna go viral, here's a reason. Bozo, Bozo. So take the award, don't you front like you're above it. You want for the spotlight, well here it is. Now love it. Yeah, this week's winner. Yeah, you. So take this trophy, ain't no publicist can spin it. You was seeking attention where you got it. Now sit in a minute, pulling up to the function like the main character, but you not. Try to flex a fake rollie, the timeline caught that $80 price tag. You got that from downtown, you a celebrity. That means the Bozo wish is magnified. The loss is larger, the fall is funnier. You try to play it off like it was a vibe. It wasn't a vibe, it was a violation. And the people voted Celebrity Bozo of the Week. You thought we didn't see it, we see it, we see it. Hold the applause, we seen you trip on your own cape, you a clown, Bozo. From your head to your J's, take this trophy. Just cause you're famous don't mean you immune, take the trophy. You Bozo, you earned it. What's a celebrity Bozo? It's you, honestly. It's having more money than God and less sense than a tree. You wanted all the eyes, well here's the prize, now own the shame. Or Bozo by another name. Don't let it be you. Bozo, 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 Bozo. What you do, huh? Got into a beef with a fan, wore an outfit so confusing. Your own stylist posted up before options as a cry for help. Gave an interview and said the dumbest sentence ever. The moon ain't real, that's why my album flopped. Word? That's Bozo, Bozo. You created a moment of pure embarrassment. And we saluted, we had to, it was our civic duty. The Celebrity Bozo of the Week. You Bozo, Bozo. You wanna go viral, here's a reason. Bozo, Bozo. So take the award, don't you front like you're above it. You hunt for the spotlight, well here it is. now love it. Bozo of the week. You thought we didn't see it, we see it. High definition, slow motion with the context. You saying you could simmer. Fake as you famous don't mean you immune to the foolish. Take the trophy, you bozo, you earned it. This week. A bozo is a bozo, fame is just a spotlight that shows the full clown car. You can't hide in the verified comments, you can't delete the timeline. Every week someone new volunteers. This week it was you. Dedicated grind music. Hold this L, put it on your mantle. Tell your friends it's an award. It is. Celebrity Bozo of the Week. See you next Friday, try to be less of a goofy. But we know you won't.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It's going down. You understand me? Please come be a part of it. Please come enjoy yourself. Please come have some fun. You got beef with me, you don't like me, put that to the side and come be a part of this UNT network thing where we over here, we make that network sing, you dig? AKA, over here, we make that network. Come be a part of that, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all for pulling out, popping out with your boy 050BUCKS, AKA Mr. Shoot Right Back, AKA the Dark Side General, man. Shout out to everybody who supports your boy. You know what I mean? Definitely shout out to my man Renegade Society Production. Shout out to my man El Plaga, Trey Pound 7, aka Mr. Movie. And on that note, y'all already know it's your host, it's your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. And I'm out. Boy!